What's up, everybody? It is Sunday, July something. Today, I'm bringing you a little bit more bike content. I've been trying to figure out a way to get you guys some bike content on this channel. I want to switch it up a little bit. The Subarus can get a little boring sometimes. So here we are. I already started doing some work, and then I was like, you know what? Let me record a video for these people. The other day, I started to notice that my rear brake pedal on my bike started to feel very stiff, like it didn't want to go anywhere, and every time I tried to press on it, it did absolutely nothing. Really sketchy, really dangerous moment, and I'm going to show you guys pretty much how to do brakes on a 2010 to 2014 Ninja 1000. So let me show you. I ordered these brake pads. I'm not a racer. I don't race my bike in any kind of way. So I just grabbed some generic brakes. Where we're working on is right here. So I already took this caliper off. So there's a bracket that's held on right here. It's gonna be 2 Allen head bolts. Here we're looking at the caliper I just showed you guys a couple seconds ago. Now, one thing I noticed is this right here looks like where the pads are actually held into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this clip. Whoops. Got the clip off. Now this right here should either thread off or just pull off. Oh, this just slides out. It's a little slide pin. Then you have one brake pad. Then you roll that one over. 2 brake pad. And as you can tell, they are
poop.
So here are my new pads. You guys can kind of tell. I'm going to cut them out of here so you can see better, but a lot more friction material on this. These ones were absolutely porked. We were riding a very, very fine line here with this bike. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
Oh, Jacob is my cameraman right now.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, so we're going to be replacing it with these pads. They look identical. In fact,
They are identical?
They are identical. So we should be Gucci there. New pads are out of the box. You can kind of see a lot better. Yeah. Right now I'm about to compress this piston. Same thing as you would do on a car. You basically just want to push on this piston, push up against that bolt there, and then it should push the fluid up. What I'm also going to do is right here is where my reservoir is. I'm going to loosen that up so that the fluid can actually come up. Let me get this going. What I'm going to be using to compress this piston, granted I have the proper tool for this, but I don't want to use it, is going to be a C-clamp. I'm just going to put it like this, put it onto where that bolt is. So I'll just slide it down, and then I'm going to turn this knob inward. And as I do so, it's going to compress the piston and bring the piston inward. So you just do that until the piston bottoms itself out. If we notice, the fluid up top is moving up. That's why I took the cap off, so that I had somewhere for the fluid to go. So now, if I show you guys down here, the piston is all the way seated in the back. So you can see that it's moved in a lot. Now, new pads, the little eyelet right here, it's gonna go facing down under this slide pin. The next one will go into this slot first, rotate it over into that area right there, and then this locking pin is gonna go with the eyelet facing up, and then you're gonna wanna slide it through both of the pads because it works like a slide pin, and then you just push down on it, release the pressure, and there it is. It's gonna be hard to see in there, guys. Right in here is gonna have a little hole for this clip to go into, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and clip that on, and just like that, we are in place. So then you want to space that out a little bit, make sure it's even, and then you're going to go around the rotor like that. See? Just like that. And then you'll put the bolts back in, and the rear brakes are done.
Light work.
That's simple. It's really light. And then we're going to be doing the fronts as well. Those ones are a little bit more involved. We'll get that taken off and show you guys how to take them off, and then we will get those done too. All right, so now back to the Allens that I had before. They're identical, so it doesn't matter which one goes where. So just, again, space it out, go under here, around the rotor, and then line up the bolt holes. Turn that on, just like that. Get this one, line up that bolt hole. I'm not a fan of Allen bolts, personally.
Me either, but hey,
It's what it's made out of. Right here is your brake lever. I'm just gonna push this down.
Nico, do you need a big one or a small one?
And you'll see the fluid go down quite a bit, and I'm just gonna do that a few times. And then we're gonna have to crack the bleeder and actually bleed it, just the same as you would a car. Right here, it's a 10 millimeter. I'll grab that and then we will get that blood a little bit. This here is just a little reservoir for me to catch some of the brake fluid. I'm gonna crack this bleeder loose, just enough for me to see some fluid coming out. And then over here, you're gonna pump the brake pedal, make sure that there's no air in the system. It doesn't require a lot because again, it is a bike. So now I'm gonna have Jacob grab that pedal. He's gonna push down on it. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Same as a car. And go in here, just tighten it down. Tighten it down. Just like that. That's bled. It was smooth all the way through. There was nothing of air coming in. Now we have a nice little clean reservoir.
Good to let go?
Catching all of that. Yep, you can let go. Boom, that's it. So now all I'll do is I'll grab some fresh fluid, top this up,
And then you're all set.
and the rears are done.
Yeah.
The fronts are, like I said, are going to be a little bit more involved. I'll try to get a little bit more detail on that one. Yeah, I guess we get thumbnail.
So to take these calipers off, very simple. You're not disassembling the calipers, you're just taking them off of the hub itself. So you're gonna have 2 bolts right here. I'm assuming these are gonna be 12s. If you can see it right there, these are gonna be 12s. We're gonna take these off, but before you do, if you notice right in here, you have 2 Allen head slide pins. I'm gonna go ahead and try to loosen those up first while it's in here so it's rigid. Once I have these cracked loose, then I will take this off, remove this caliper, and then we'll move over to the other side, rinse and repeat the same process. Once the slide pins are out, I can take the pads out, put the new ones in, slap it back together, bada bing, bada boom, we got brakes again. The rotors were in really good shape. There's no scoring, there's no pitting or anything. So I'm just gonna take all this apart and get her done. You guys, I know it's kind of hard to see, you didn't really see much. I'll put you down on the other side so you can see it a little bit better. And I'm just gonna record the video throughout. It's super easy to do these. It's 2 12 mils right here, and then the Allen for it, I forgot to mention for the rear, but the front Allen is a 5 size. See it right there. And that goes right here to the slider pins. You'll just thread it out, pull the slider pins out, and you'll see that on the other side. And then the rear Allen, let me grab it so I can show you guys. So the rear Allen was a size 6 that holds the brake caliper on. Let's move on to the other side and finish this up. I'm gonna try to get you guys a good angle here. So we got 12 mils right over here. I already cracked them loose just to make it easier for me to show you guys. Just go like that. So right here, put the gun on there. There's 1. There's 2. These 12s out of the way. That's what they look like. One thing to note right here, guys, is when you are taking this off, right, you're gonna have to space out the caliper, right? So the pistons, just like we did in the rear, you're gonna have to compress those pistons as well. So the way that I do it with these, because I don't have the right tool, is I just put something in between the old junk pads, push down and against it, and it'll compress the piston and push up the fluid towards the front where the handlebars are. So let me get that done and I'll be right back. All right, we've got all the pistons compressed. Here are the old pads. As you can tell, apparently the fronts were equally as bad as the rears. Just pop this just in like that. Grab the other one, pop it in just like that. I'm gonna keep a finger in the way here just so that it doesn't collapse. I will grab these slider pins and slide her in there. It also helps if you push in a little on the pads so that you can line up your holes. Just like that. That one's lined up. I'm starting off hand tight here just to get them lined up. Then I will get this one lined up as well. Doesn't need to go crazy right now. We're gonna slide it back over the rotor. And just like that, we are lined up. Slide these bolts back in. And you guys can tell, I literally am doing this with hand tools. You don't need anything fancy, you don't need anything special. You can use hand tools for all of this. Give it a quick little snug. And you just want to go in here and give it a really nice, tight, firm snug. And that's pretty much it. And then now we just need to get these tightened down all the way. And the fronts are done. The only thing left to do is just pump the pedal and get the pistons to collapse. All right, brakes are done. I'm gonna take the bike for a spin, see how she's doing, come back, fill you guys in.
What the fuck was that?
Just like that, we're done.
Dude, you scared the shit out of me. I thought something popped. I was like, what
Yeah,
the
it was my hands. So I just took the bike for a little ride. Brakes are doing good. I didn't crash, so that's a plus. I was able to stop at stop signs, another plus. That wraps up the brakes. I'm gonna do an oil change on it. Very simple, 17 millimeter bolt, let the oil drain out. Then you're gonna have the oil filter is gonna sit right in front of the engine. Take that out, replace it, done. So I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with that. There's another video, I'll link it up here. If you guys wanna go watch that one, he went in depth on how to do an oil change. Feel free to watch that if you're interested. But that wraps up this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to tune in to all of our other videos. We have car videos, we have bike videos. We're gonna have more content rolling out as we go along. And for now, that's pretty much it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
What do you know how to do mechanic work or something?
Guy, I be turning wrenches and stuff. I just figured this out as we were doing it. You seen it?
You don't
Come
got
on, dog. Come on, dog.
Bro, you ever gonna shift?
He doesn't know what shifting is. Never heard of her. Like Corey just said. All clutch only ever.